With, of course, you know, Moose Morowski. On my left is Crusher Von Haig, and we're going to be looking at his battle here in just a minute.
You know, I just want to mention the Crusher, he wrestled at Moondog Moretti. You know, if it wouldn't have been for the long airplane trip from London to Vancouver, something like 11 hours in the air, he got off the airplane at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, no sleep. He come all the way from South Africa, so that puts it like about 25 hours in the air, comes right to the arena. He'd have beat Moondog within a minute, let alone 3 minutes.
Well, we're going to get an opportunity to take a look at that match with Crusher Von Haig and Moondog Moretti. And Crusher, maybe as we get this up here, you'll get an opportunity to talk to me about it. One thing about Crusher is you should see the size of this man's feet. Size 23 shoes. Size 23 shoes. Could you believe? Crusher Von Haig is a big fella, and we'll get a chance to take a look here at his match.
They had to call him Moon Frog because he jumped out of the ring like a frog. There, I got him good there. He didn't threaten me with that closed fist. There, he goes down. Easy. It's easy. Moon Frog. He tried to jump out of the ring on me.
You're calling a Moon Frog?
That's right. He jumped out of the ring like a stinking frog. The punk.
Have you ever seen a professional wrestler with a body like the Crusher right here? Not in your life. How many wrestlers have you seen come through Canada, United States? You've never seen anybody as strong as the Crusher. Now, I just want to mention one thing. Between the Crusher and the great Moose Morowski, you're looking at almost 600 pounds of muscle and blood and steel, and we don't back up for nothing. Look at the Crusher right here. Take a look at that. He took him down an arm bar. Normally, there's not a human being in the world can do that, but he done it with one hand, not two, with one arm, with one of his 21-inch arms.
And of course, that's a pretty big fella. That Moondog Moretti is 260 some odd pounds.
You don't look so big in there when he's sitting next to me, though, does he?
Look at the chest, though.
I have to admit, he doesn't.
That's right, he don't. He's just a Moon Frog. He jumped out of the ring like a weasel. That's what he did.
Look at him. He's hitting with the best shot, and he don't even put him to his knees. Now, that's a man. That's why I brought him from South Africa here. Now, look at this. Just watch this. Take a look. Look at that. What did Moretti do? He punched him a low blow. It was a low blow. That's the only reason the Crusher went down.
Cheap shot from a cheap dude. That's all I got to say. Look at this. What's he got now? I'll be out of this, no problem.
Tell him, Crusher.
That's right.
You know, I'll tell you what. The reason Moretti left was because the Crusher is here and the Morowski, and he was supposed to wrestle one of us. And, you know, he was supposed to, where's the rematch? We wanted the rematch because we want to teach him a lesson. But no, he ups and blows down. He leaves like a cowardly dog. Jumped over the top of the rope, hit his tail between his legs, and went.
He takes a hard match. He gets beat bad. You give a person a beating bad, they don't want to come back. That's all it's to it. The man got beat bad. He doesn't want nothing to do with me. He never wanted nothing to do with Moose.
I noticed that you've changed your hairstyle a little bit, Crusher.
That's to keep their hands out of my hair. Like lice in my hair is what they were. This is where you take a look at this now. There, one arm out of that ring. He jumped like a frog.
There's nobody in the world. Take a look at the body on this man. Take a look at that. You people, take a look at it. You women now, just don't shut the television off, you ladies. You're looking at a perfect specimen right there. Now, you men up there that are married to some good-looking wife, and you know, when your wife takes a look at this man, she's going to go crazy. She'll go nuts because he's all man, muscle and blood, man. That's it. And he's got guts, and he's got wrestling talent. And that's why he's my partner, because I know what's going on in the wrestling world. When I team up with somebody, they got to be good. They got to have guts. They got to be tough because they got to fight my style, and he's fighting my style right now.
Moondog Moretti and Crusher Von Haig, you can just imagine. I think maybe we'll get an opportunity to take a look at the size of the boots of this man. That is what a size 23 shoe looks like. And if you want to have one of those landing on top of you, all you have to do is get in the ring with this fella. I wouldn't want to have him stand anywhere. Matter of fact, I think I'll back away a little bit. I wouldn't want him to get anywhere near standing on my foot.
You know, it's not only his feet that are big, but take a look at that paw. You know, he was the one that developed the famous claw hold. Now, there's not too many people that when he puts that claw in there and it starts squeezing their skulls, that they don't pass out. That's what he does. He turns around and applies it to their head, squeeze it till they pass right out, and he's been victorious all over the world. He is the one, the Crusher, the one and only Haig, has made that hold famous all over the world.
Well, I can tell you, you're going to see an awful lot more of the Crusher Von Haig, and, of course, his partner, Moose Morowski. But speaking of tag teams, you're going to get an opportunity here to take a look at Bob Brown and Avalanche.